السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. The first and foremost important thing for any Dai is that he should be able to practice the Deen, Islam, as per the authentic teaching of the glorious Quran and the Sunnah. That's most important. And there are various aspects that are required for a Dai. And Dawah is a term that can be used in two ways. We speak to a Muslim, calling him closer to Islam. The more appropriate Arabic word is Islah, to improve, to correct. And when we speak to non-Muslims, calling him to the fold of Islam, the Arabic word is Dawah, inviting him to the fold of Islam. As far as while we are speaking to non-Muslims is concerned, one of the most important verses of the Quran is in Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 64, which says, Ta'ala ila qalmitum sawa'in bayna bainakum, that come to common terms as between us and you. Which is the first term? Allah na'budu illallah. So Dai, when he's conveying the message of Islam to a non-Muslim, he may start with whatever he wants, what is important, but unless he does not remove the shirk from the life of the non-Muslim, unless he doesn't get the non-Muslim closer to Tawheed, his dawah is useless. You may maybe convince a non-Muslim not to have alcohol, not to have pork, not to gamble, not to do zina, but that will not take him to Jannah until you remove the shirk and get him closer to Tawheed. So Dai should remember when he's conveying the message of Islam to non-Muslims, his most important aspect is Allah na'budu illallah, that we worship none but Allah. And this can also be used when we are doing Islah to the Muslims. As Allah says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Saf chapter 16 verse number 2, do not preach the things that you do not practice. So but naturally the practice of a Dai should be very important, that he should be on Tawheed, he should follow the principles and see to doesn't do any of the haram activities. And while conveying, there are various things to be kept in mind. There's a technique, as I was discussing with the brothers here, that when you're giving a public speech, there's a different style of dawah when you're doing on one-to-one level. So each type of dawah has a different methodology. Dawah can be done by speech, dawah can be done on the radio, dawah can be done on the video, dawah can be done on the social media, on the internet. Each category of dawah has a different speciality. And Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Naik chapter 16 verse 43, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. If you don't know, ask the person who is an expert. So depending which field of dawah have you chosen, and today is the age of technology, most important is how is your reach, how much people are you able to reach, and hidayat in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We follow the Quran and Sunnah, do our level best, and leave the results in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our job is to deliver the message, giving hidayat in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And everyone, as the beloved Prophet said, Ballighuni walau ayah, Hadith of Bukhari, that propagate even if you know one verse. So it's compulsory that every Muslim should at least be a part-time Dai. It's not for to be a full-time Dai, but being a full-time Dai is the best of the profession according to the Quran. As Allah says in Surah Fussilat chapter 41 verse 33, and then Allah says, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا قَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Who is better in speech than one who invites to the way of the Lord, works righteousness, and says he is a Muslim. So being a Dai is the best profession according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Better than any other profession in the world. But being a part-time Dai is a fard on every Muslim and every Muslimah, and it is one of the criteria to go to Jannah. So that may Allah accept us in Jannah. Alhamdulillah, I was just with the president of the organization, Ayatullah, and the other board members and the sisters. And I'm happy to know about the activities that are doing here, more than 500 institutions, mashallah, in more than 350 districts. And it's wonderful that, Allah has given you an opportunity for such a large population. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the members associated with this organization I'll stick to the Quran and Sunnah as they're doing, mashallah, and convey the message to the other Muslim brothers as well as non-Muslims so that you get them closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zakir Naik, for the time and for the lunch and for everything, alhamdulillah. And we have a humble hadith, nothing but it's a sign of love. We love you and we are brothers, inshallah, here and in the hereafter, inshallah.